Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Welcome to Friday morning. Alan Cohen is our teacher this week, and I have a whole lot of quotes to share from him on the topic of love, so best I get started. Somebody, good morning. Grania, good morning. Happy Friday. Love can be a difficult concept to describe. Trying to use words that clearly can't do it any justice. It's a word thrown around so often, yet its true essence can be so hard to pin down. We chase after it in relationships. We yearn for its presence and sometimes feel lost when it seems absent. But what if the key to experiencing love was not at all about receiving it, but about giving it freely? Good morning, Danae. Good morning, Linda. Hello, happy Friday to you all. Alan Cohen is our teacher this week, so let's take a look at his descriptions of love. Alan Cohen says, "We believe we are hurt when we don't receive love. But that's not what hurts us. Our pain comes from when we do not give love. We were born to love. You might say that we are divinely created love machines. We function most powerfully when we are giving love. The world has led us to believe that our well-being is dependent on other people loving us. But this is the kind of upside down thinking that has caused so many of our problems. The truth is, our well-being is dependent on our giving love. It's not what comes back. It's about what goes out." Anthony, good morning. Stefan, good morning. Happy Friday to you all. The door you open to give love is the very one through which love arrives. Showing up as love, being the example of what love is in human form, is our natural state. We might have been, we might have been taught not to be so open with our love. We might have been hurt or shamed in the past, and then chosen to live with our hearts closed. But this always ends up hurting us, because a closed heart can neither give nor receive. Alan Cohen says, "Waiting does not exist in the experience of those who recognize the presence of love wherever they are. Showing up as love means there is never a period of waiting for love, because you are always living in love. The deeper you love yourself," says Alan Cohen, "the more the universe will affirm your worth." And this is my favorite. He says, "Love is heaven and fear is hell." I want to pause on that for just a moment longer. Love is heaven and fear is hell. Where you place your attention is where you live. If your attention is placed on love, on being the personification of love, then you are in heaven. But if your attention is placed on fear, the fear you feel in the absence of love, then where you live is hell. The people who have learned this truth from their journey show up as the embodiment of love. They ask nothing of you, because they are already full. They see through your fears to the being that you are. One last thought from Alan Cohen. He says, "Those who love you are not fooled by mistakes you have made or dark images you hold about yourself. Those who love you, they remember your beauty when you feel ugly. They remember your wholeness when you were broken, your innocence when you feel guilty, and your purpose when you are confused." Although it's good to keep in mind that the people who love you are human too, and sometimes their own fears might get the better of them. So try not to judge them in the moment that they succumb to their own fears. Our meditation today is, of course, called Sharing Love. If you are ready, let's sit in a circle together and take the first few big breaths. You can close your eyes, and here we go. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. Deep breath in and out. One more big breath in and let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, and again, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. With every breath out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, rising with every inhale and falling with every exhale, take a look around your circle. There's a whole group of us sitting and breathing right along with you. See their beautiful faces. See them rising and falling in their own breathing rhythm. And then see if your imagination will allow you to fill in the background. Where in the world is our circle sitting? In this place where our circle is sitting today, if you were to drop your hands to the ground next to you, what would you feel under your palms and what would you feel between your fingers? In this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze carry to you? What do you smell? What do you hear? And in this place where our circle is sitting, what does the breeze feel like on your skin? We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch and adjust and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward. Roll out your neck muscles, forward and to the left, and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left, and you can lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as much as we are able to right now, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is always a good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips into your body and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon in your belly with air, feel yourself slip all the way in. Every breath hold is you spending a moment being held by you. Hold your breath only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, can you feel your arms wrap around you? And can you know that right here with you, we are all welcoming ourselves home too? Take your next big breath. You are invited to be as open and as playful with this journey as you possibly can be. Invite the child in you to play along and use a bit of imagination wherever it might be necessary. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, I want you to inhale more air than you ever have before. I want you to fill the balloon in your belly bigger than you ever have. And then while you hold that belly full of air, become aware of the sensation it creates at your core. What sensation wakes up within you as you hold a belly full of air? Take your next big breath. And again, we'll repeat the same. Are you able to inhale a bigger volume of air than you ever have? Can you fill the balloon in your belly bigger than ever before, and then become aware of the sensation that wakes up within you as you hold your belly full of air? Take your next big breath. a portal for light to flow into this world. Light and love. And just imagine that the sensation you feel waking up as you hold a belly full of air, that is where the light moves in you. That is where it enters. Place your hand over that spot. The spot where you feel some energy move. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, ask that light to grow. Ask it to grow bigger and feel how it stirs within you. Take your next big breath. Place your other hand over your heart. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, invite that light to move through you. Move up into the rest of your body. Add a bit of imagination so you can see this light move. And just imagine what it would look like, what it would feel like for light to enter your heart, flow through your heart and all around your heart. Take your next big breath. Take a look around your circle at all these beautiful humans with their hands on their hearts, and behind those hands you can see light ready to burst out. Take your next big breath. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel how softness slips into you and settles in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down. But in our circle, it is time for you to stand up. Stand up, open your heart, and pour out love on everyone around you. You take a step over to your left to stand behind the first person on your left. And placing your hands on her head, there is a surge through your heart. It's a little bit like placing your hand on a fire hose and feeling the pulsating inside. There is a pulsating through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your open hands, over her head, over her face, over her body. And her big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel that. You feel that connection to your heart. You take another step to your left to stand behind the next person on your left. And placing your hands on his head, there is again that surge through your heart. Love and light run in streams down your arms, through your hands, over his head, over his face, over his body. And his big, beautiful heart opens up wide to drink in all of this love. And you can feel it. Feel it in your heart. You make your way around the circle, stopping behind every beautiful human, putting your hands on every head, and pouring out love. While you do that, while you pour out love for the humans in the circle, I want to read to you again these beautiful words by Cohen. He says, we believe we are hurt when we don't receive love, but that's not what hurts us. Our pain comes from when we do not give love. We were born to love. You might say that we are divinely created love machines. We function most powerfully when we are giving love, when we are pouring out love. The world has led us to believe that our well-being is dependent on other people loving us. But this is the kind of upside-down thinking that has caused so many of our problems. The truth is, our well-being is dependent on our giving love. It is not about what comes back. It is about what goes out. But the truth is, the door you open to give love is the very one through which love arrives. And having arrived back at your spot in the circle, you take your seat again, and it is your turn to receive. It is our turn to serve you. The door which you open, through which you give love, is the very door through which you receive. You feel the first pair of feet shuffle in behind you, the first pair of hands placed on your head, and a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs in streams over your head, over your face, over your body, and it hits you right in your open heart. Feel it. Another pair of feet shuffle in behind you, and another pair of hands are placed on your head, and again a waterfall of love is poured over you. It runs over your head, over your face, over your body, and hits you right in your open heart. Feel it there. There is more to come. As more hands are placed on your head and more love is poured over you, I would love for you to join me in this exercise. If you can, please open your hands, turn your palms upwards. Be the embodiment of receiving. And then if you can, while love is poured over you, say this with me: I am worthy. I am worthy of receiving love. I am deserving. I deserve to be loved. I am good enough. Just as I am good enough. There is nothing I have to first do, first fix, or first prove. I am enough. And one more exercise I want to ask you to join me in. If you can, just imagine stepping outside of yourself, turning around and seeing this human sitting there. Clearly, a human being that is trying. Place your hands on the head of you and speak to you in this way. You are worthy. You are worthy of receiving love. You are deserving. You deserve to be loved. You are good enough. Just as you are good enough. There's nothing you have to first do, first fix, or first prove. You are enough. Yes, you are. We've all made our way back to our spots. We're sitting in our seats. Our circle is full and we can reach sideways and take the hands next to us. Complete the circle. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for being in our circle today. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for opening the door to your heart so wide that you are a source for light in the world around you. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for allowing us to love you right back through that open door. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for being here, warts and all, and allowing us to love you just as you are. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for loving you just as you are. Aloha Pope. It's good having you in our circle today. Thank you, Grania. Have a beautiful day. Vivian, hello. Happy Friday. Thank you, Danae. Have an awesome Friday. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Stefan. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Sunmarie. Thank you, Linda. I hope your heart feels as warm as mine does right now. I hope you feel connected to your heart for the rest of today. Lots of love to each and every one of you. Mwah. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.